Eminem will attack anyone publicly.
I want to destroy him.
That crazy.
He lashes out at everyone.
Now you're a fucking enemy.
So why is he losing it when Snoop calls him out?
Eminem, I can live without that.
I'm like, what the where is this coming from? You one of my biggest influences ever.
Just some nigga that he can't with.
Now you're being disrespectful.
You poke the bear with your nails, you get your nail broke.
After 20 years of friendship, Snoop turned on Eminem.
The great white hope.
Is it because of the color of my skin?
This goes way back to when Dr. Dre discovered both of them.
You risked it all for me.
But this murder changed everything.
Worst situations you could imagine.
Eminem gets a top spot.
That's just because he's with Dr. Dre.
Snoop and Dre were like brothers.
Those were the finest moments of my life.
But then Eminem showed up.
All Dre needed was to work with the right people.
Is Snoop really betraying Eminem? Or is Eminem just lashing out again?
What did Snoop do? A couple of months ago, he was doing an interview with the Breakfast Club. Somehow my name got brought up. The tone he was using caught me off guard because I'm like, yo, where is this coming from? I just saw you, like, what the f? We're on the same team. And I have never in my entire career ever said a disrespectful word about Snoop Dogg. I've got enough friends in my circle. It's really hard to trust new people.
Eminem had been disrespected and bullied for years.
My mother was a single parent. I had nothing. I had no education. I had nowhere to live. I was like destined to be nothing.
Yeah, there was a lot of instances that I would
You got beat up coming home from school.
Beat up in the bathroom, beat up in the hallways, shoved in the lockers, just for being the new kid.
But one person in the neighborhood, Proof, saw past the bullied kid to who Eminem really was.
I went to a black dominant high school, and I used to sneak him in there into the lunchroom, right? And I used to be like, they should be like, we want to battle you. I used to be like, nah, can't battle me. Why don't you battle the white boy over there first? Man, the dude bust a little rhyme, then Emma come out and kill him the whole lunchroom. He looking like, damn.
Proof. He was a godsend to me. I know that I would not have made it without knowing him. And I finally found something that, yeah, this kid over here, he may have more chicks, like he may have better clothes or whatever, but he can't do this like me.
Rap was the only skill Eminem had to fight his way out of a dead-end life.
I failed 9th grade 3 times. Dropped out of school. I was a short order cook, and I saw rap as an opportunity, as my way out.
I was in a lot of rap contests, went to LA for the Rap Olympics, was constantly battling. It was the only way for me to get known.
Literally the day before I go to the Rap Olympics, I come home from work and we're like, what the f*** all are on the lawn? And people was rummaging through it and shit. And I had to break into the back because I had nowhere to stay. Slept on the floor, got up the next day, went to the Rap Olympics. The first prize was $500. And I needed that $500, man, and I lost. And I was like, I was devastated.
No matter how hard Eminem tried, it seemed like he was fighting a losing battle. Until...
Back in those days, I didn't have an artist to work with. I would go to Jimmy's house and have listening sessions. And I remember him picking up this cassette tape. He pops this in, and I was like, who the f is that? I'm blown the f away. It's just one of those things when you just know something special is happening.
Okay, so fast forward to, holy shit, I'm in the Interscope office. Holy shit, Dr. Dre just walked in. I'm looking at Dre like, you one of my biggest influences ever in life.
We were 2 artists in do or die situation. He was desperate to find a way to feed his family, and I was searching for something that I can sink my teeth into creatively. Each of us were exactly what the other one needed.
Dre could take the risk for Eminem because someone else had done the same thing for him before.
Snoop came to me at a very low point in my life. I had no money for food. It was making or breaking for me. And I can imagine where I would be in my life if I had not collaborated with Snoop.
It's just like, okay, I'm throwing the dice. I'm betting all the marbles on Eminem.
I knew he was taking a risk, but I just didn't know how much internal he was fighting. I owe him my life for that. No bull. Like, I know you risked it all for me.
Touring with Dre and Snoop only made Eminem more determined to prove himself.
Me and Dre got a chemistry similar to him and Snoop's chemistry. And all Dre needed was to work with the right people.
There's a lot of competition on stage. Are you a little nervous about this at all?
No, I don't try to compete, man. I just do what I do.
How's it gonna be for you, Snoop?
It's a dream come true, you know what I'm saying? Every rapper's dream is to be on stage with, superstars like Cube, Dre, Eminem, and the whole crew.
Hey, Eminem, we back on a mission, you know what I'm saying? We trying to bring music back to having fun. And I've seen Eminem before, it actually happened for him. So to see him get the rewards, and he deserved it. My homeboy, Eminem.
And he made sure to bring Proof along with him.
I mean, this right here is like a family. Everybody is like
somehow managed to branch off the Dr. Dre tree.
That's the greatest producer in rap history.
It seemed like Eminem was finally winning the fight until...
Rapper Deshaun Holton, better known as Proof, was shot and killed at a Detroit nightclub.
I went through a really rough time at that.
Yeah.
There was so many people that loved Proof. It was rough.
I didn't have my right-hand man tonight. Hey, man, listen.
It was happening so fast, I was spiraling out of control and I had a lot of rage.
Eminem channeled his rage into what he knew best, going after any rapper who crossed him.
I want to destroy him. Now, you're a f***ing enemy.
But when someone unexpected pushed his buttons, he took it personally.
Eminem is overrated. Snoop Dogg says so.
Eminem, the great white hope. That's just because he's with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre helped him find the best Eminem that he could find. He has probably put Eminem in a position where he could be labeled as one of the top 10 rappers ever. I don't think so. That's one of my teammates. That's one of my brothers. But when you're talking about this hip-hop shit that I can't live without, I can live without that.
I wasn't ready for that. And I didn't know what to do about it at first. Because I'm like, yo, bro, same team. We're on the same team. That caught me off guard because I'm like, yo, where is this coming from? I just saw you.
Eminem releases diss track Zeus on his album Music to Be Murdered By.
M mentioned Snoop while seemingly responding to comments he made earlier this year about M's legacy.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. My top 10 ain't gonna be the same as his. I wasn't mad about the opinion. It was the last statement when he said, as far as music I can live without, I can live without that shit. Like, damn, dog. Like, really?
Snoop Dogg responded by sharing a quote reading, "People who can't communicate think everything is an argument."
Eminem couldn't stop fighting until he almost lost another friend.
Dr. Dre was rushed to the hospital with a brain aneurysm.
They allowed my family to come in. I found out later is they called them up so they could say their last goodbyes.
When that thing happened with Dre, the brain aneurysm, and we were like, bro, this is stupid. This is stupid as hell to be feuding.
How was that conversation? Because I know y'all had that
conversation. I love Eminem, and the thing is that we love hip-hop so much, we competitive, we battle rappers, so that was supposed to trigger that in him.
Eminem had to stop seeing himself as a bullied kid who constantly had to fight back.
I don't have the rage anymore that I used to have, but I still have the exact same passion. Sometimes it doesn't always come out the right way. We brothers and we family, so we learn to appreciate each other for what we do and how we get down, and we had a long conversation about the respect that we have for each other and the way we need to talk in public about each other. You challenged me more. I just wanted to represent what you one time.
Now Eminem's fighting for more than just himself.
There's so many kids that can relate to what I've been through.
I was reserved and I was shy. Had it in me, but wasn't quite sure how to bring it out in a positive way. I wanted people to hear me so bad.
Eminem brought hip-hop to middle America and offered kids who look like him a way to connect to it.
If I can help people that have been through a similar situation, then, why not? I could take this opportunity and this platform I had to be somebody that could inspire change. You may divide some people, but you're also going to bring a lot more people together.